entrance into the lodge, so you're able to enter the lodge without attracting undue attention. As you look around inside, you realize the lodge has been compromised. The evidence of a terrible attack is most clear in the tunnels beneath the restaurant, which is how you enter. Bloodstains smear the walls, and the structure spares the scars from defensive cannons that protect the tunnels. You can proceed along the tunnels. You reach the main part of the lodge, allowing you to investigate further. Have some notice checks. You can... The Ripper files have been ransacked. All references to allies and informants appear to have been removed. Reports intended to be wired to London are scattered near the Telegraph, including a warning that something had happened in Canary. That is Castle Canary in Transylvania. Several decomposing corpses have been bundled into a back room. A gruesome close examination of these bodies reveals savage vampire bite marks on their neck, as if done in haste rather than in traditional feeding. The name Red Wolf Lodge is scrawled on a scrap of paper, clutched in the hands of one of the corpses. Beneath it is written, "Warn them."
Beneath it's written what?
There you go.
Beneath it's written,
Warn them.
Oh,
warn them.
Warn them. It sounded like you said,
Did I? I apologize.
Your microphone.
Are you guys ready to head straight to Wolf Lodge if we know where that is?
Oh, I thought it was.
It's
I
about
thought it was a recipe.
3 hours down the road from me.
Yeah, exactly. The Red Wolf. It's a big thing here in the U.S. I thought it was a recipe. I thought it was saying warm them. Oh, it's the Great Wolf Lodge, but yeah, it's a thing.
Fair enough. Right.
If you say so.
But there's a Red Roof Inn and a Great Wolf Lodge.
Anyone would like to make
Robin? Red Robin.
Anyone? Would anyone like to make a common knowledge check to determine Red Wolf Lodges?
Yes.
Oh, where it is.
This is common knowledge or something else knowledge? Ripper tech knowledge?
Common knowledge.
Common knowledge.
Because you're rippers, therefore Ripper tech knowledge is common knowledge to a lot of you. Well,
I thought it was all top secret.
Tatsuya would like to make a common knowledge check to see if he can recall what Castle Pionari is.
Certainly.
Oh, come on.
You know you.
That. Apparently not. Okay.
Not this early in the morning. You're not.
You do. The thing that bothers you is you know it's important, but you can't remember why. Red Wolf Lodge. Actually, I'm going to have to check where it is. Is a name of an unassuming tavern on the road to Bucharest. It's also
I'm sorry, what was the Castle Peony from? I know you said something about that.
Oh, I said it's a castle in Transylvania.
That's it?
Well, try common knowledge, Rob.
No,
The-
I'm not asking what the common knowledge's information
Oh,
is.
sorry.
I'm asking why we referenced it. You
Because
pasted it.
there were several different pieces of paper that mentioned an incident near Pionari.
There you go. Ah, that's what you found out. Yeah. I get the assumption. I'm beginning to think all of you slept through that particular the particular lesson of Ripper's history that mentioned Castle Pionari, but that's fine.
It's probably wherever what's his name got face down at. If it's in Transylvania.
Anyway, sounds like you're on your way to Bucharest. Yeah, on the-
I'm here
get you-
Bucharest. I think of My Fair Lady.
Let's get you to the next day. So, on the road to Bucharest, is an unassuming tavern named the Red Wolf.
Is
Under
it
a
the
creaking
capital?
faded-
What state are we in? Transylvania? Where are we?
Hungary.
Oh, I think we're going to Romania now, aren't we? But I was wondering if it was Transylvania.
It's not really a country, it's a region, kind of like the Appalachians or the Rockies. I
Oh.
believe for the most part.
Transylvania is in Romania today, though.
Oh, there's an actual Transylvania still? Wow.
Yeah, it's in Romania.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, where are we? Under a creaking, faded sign, the red door stands wide open. As you approach, you notice that no welcoming smoke curls from the rough chimney, no sense of warm mills waft on the air, no friendly laughter beckons weary travellers to the door. Everything is eerily still and quiet.
I'll do a quick circumnavigation and check out the neighborhood and see what's going on. Oh, that's it. Hello. Okay.
Inside is the scene of gruesome carnage. The tavern lies in ruins, blood and body parts scattered everywhere. The furniture is stacked in front of the door in a makeshift barricade. The remains of former proprietor Janos Ionescu lies beneath a large quantity of aged firearms.
Are all the bodies lodge members, or is there any, or can we tell there's some strangers among the dead? I guess I kind of have the same question about the previous lodge.
With the
Are they all
previous lodge,
piled?
but the rise of ruins, blood and body parts scattered everywhere. That's all you can
Looks
make
like
out.
somebody lodged their member in them.
Indeed. As a rule, you don't really have anything on you that identifies you easily for sensible reasons that you're meant to be a secret group.
But I might be able to tell from what they're wearing and the style, since apparently these vampires are going all over the place. They probably wouldn't have exactly the same style of clothing.
I would argue, well, if you tried to be undercover, you would, but it is not something that. Well, you can make notice checks if you wanted, so as you search the place.
Okay. Where are you? Oh.
You're unable to discern. You're unable to discern that. However, you do find a tally carved on the underside of the table next to the mutilated corpse of lost his name already. Janos. There's 14 scratch marks on the table. It seems that he indicated that Janos sold his life dearly.
For Scrawl. Okay. Well, that means either there are 14 of. Maybe that means there are 14 of them.
There are
No, he
14
killed
fewer
14.
of them, would
There's
be my
14
guess.
fewer of them. Yes.
Okay.
Tatsuya wants to make a medicine or healing check to see if he can figure out. Vampires generally don't tear their victims apart, so I want to see if I can figure out what killed these people.
Make a notice check. Well, healing. Yeah, they do appear to be ripped apart.
Carl.
Looking around, as you're after examining the bodies, you notice around there all over the building are deep scratches consistent with powerful claws scoring deeply into wooden furniture. They look like they've been ripped apart by wild animals. Tatsuya.
Carl is also looking around for any remnants of silver weapons, and if he finds them, he's going to collect them, or any silver that the party might be able to use as weapons, if that's a thing.
Right. Yep.
And if there aren't any silver weapons, he's kind of looking for signs of struggles where there's no body, and some indication of if there's any evidence of how the struggle went and how they were able to off 14 of them.
Basically, as you continue to proceed further into the building, you discover the remains of Xavier Jarling, the Ripper in charge of the lodge. It appears he died a brutal death defending the entrance to the lodge. The trapdoor in the cellar is now splintered and scattered, leaving the tunnel to the lodge open.
Carl can't help himself. He heads to the basement.
The furniture is overturned and broken on the floor, scattered upon. Yeah, I mean, the Red Wolf Lodge was always particularly small and not very advanced. As you head down the tunnel into it, you find the plain meeting rooms, more bloodstains speak of more struggles. The furniture's overturned and broken. Scattered on the floor are a few scraps of messages to and from the neighbouring lodges.
Collect the messages. Carl is on his toes because he's listening to make sure there isn't any creature down here, or if there's any survivors, he's looking for survivors.
Make a notice check.
Notice check.
What's everyone else up to?
I'm
you
on
don't
it.
notice anything.
I'm on it. Oh, what a terrible notice check.
That's fine. What you're too busy looking through the notes, and you find again a message relayed from Budapest. Requests a report on the latest events at Panari Castle. In addition, the reason you fail your notice check so badly is because you find another piece of paper has a single word scrawled on it. Obviously, Franz is staring at the same piece of paper as well. Tom, however, notices an entrance concealed from view. You suspect, Tom, it's probably the lodge escape tunnel. However, Carl and Franz, the reason you failed to notice anything is you were just staring at this single word scrawled on a piece of paper. It simply says Vlad.
Vlad. Okay.
But anyway, in the meantime, Tom, you've noticed
Franz is mad 'cause
a
he can't
concealed
mind
door.
read, dead people.
I shall certainly let the bennies flow, as the dice seem to hate them
Yes.
today.
Thank
We are
you
getting
for
a
that.
ridiculous amount of critical failures this week. And on Rippers. I mean, sorry, not on Rippers, on Pathfinder, and now it looks like it's transferred over to Rippers. Anyway, you found the concealed exit, which you believe is the escape tunnel, Tom.
Carl is going to continue his scan of the basement.
It looked like it's been
Before-
used recently. Sorry.
He's going to try and cover the entire basement before following
That's
through
fine.
the escape tunnel.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're going to come up short of finding anything with such a terrible notice check. But well, you can open. You can.
At least I'm thorough.
Indeed.
Yeah, while he's missing everything, I go, yeah, there's that thing you missed there, that thing there, you there, you missed. So I got the razor, I spotted everything plus the exit.
Okay. If opening the door to the escape tunnel, if you want to, you can follow it to its end.
Well, eventually I get to the escape tunnel. Are we heading down the escape tunnel?
Well, following, yeah, if you want to head down the escape tunnel,
I've got a
You
gun in
follow
one
it
hand,
to
a
the
kosh in the other.
okay, you will. It leads to a hollow tree trunk in the forest. You get the There's no signs that that the attackers found this tunnel. As you approach, you notice that there's someone hiding in the tree trunk at the end of the tunnel.
Somebody hiding in the exit tree trunk or a different tree trunk?
The exit tree trunk
Oh,
at the end of the
Okay,
tunnel.
well-
They appear to be catatonic with fear, just whimpering and shaking slightly.
well, I'm going to head out of the tree trunk and scope the area around while somebody hopefully takes care of that person. Anybody gentle enough to offer?
Cole purposefully strides forward, steps over the catatonic with fear woman's body, and strides out into the forest.
Meets a
Oh,
werewolf.
A small
This is
yelp
my
comes to the
bailiwick.
woman as Cole. It's a small yelp of terror comes from her as Cole strides over her.
Yeah,
We're here to help you.
I will tend to her. Yeah, this is what I do.
Actually,
So-
Carl has healing, so he can stop and help her as well.
After
you
she
so-
yelps,
like
after
that
she
into
yelps,
their
he decides to go and help her. How mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a. Let's do. Can I use science or healing?
I just got a Scooby and
Is she
then I
injured
followed through.
or just catatonic?
She's
Is it
having
physical?
issues with fear, so
Is she physically injured at all?
I'll use healing.
Do you want an assist? I can assist. You probably don't need an assist.
I'll just take her to the side and start talking to her.
Indeed.
And help.
Science check must do persuasion -6, or someone an alias getting a healing roll 17 is good enough for me. Basically, takes a bit of time, but it appears to be. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that one. Actually, I'll put it out to you, wonderful people. Voika? Say Voika, Inescu. It's basically the husband of the man you found upstairs who took 14 with him.
I'm sorry, the wife of
The wife.
of the husband?
The wife, yes,
The
the
wife.
wife. I meant.
Okay.
Sorry, I was having a slip around. I was thinking it's the husband you found upstairs. It's his wife.
Mhm.
The poor lady recounts that there's been a lot of activity in the last few months, with small groups of old worlders coming through the lodge. Suddenly, one night, they were attacked by werewolves. She doesn't know when. She's lost all track of it. She also knows
Where-
nothing of her husband's fate. You gather, Franz.
Werewolves and vampires, or just werewolves?
Husband.
Werewolves. This lodge has been attacked by werewolves.
Gosh.
But the previous one was vampires.
You don't want to attack the previous one. It was everyone was dead in it. You were fighting werewolves, but now you've been dealing with vampires, but now it looks like round here it seems to be all werewolves. Oh,
Yeah,
and something else I did notice actually. I mean, I know it's a full moon tonight and all that. on being the 31st of May 1895, but that's just sheer coincidence because what I have, having done some checking and rereading stuff, it should be pointed out that all of you know this, that lycanthropes don't have to have a full moon to shape change. They can shape change at will. One thing to bear in mind. And the second thing is, it is people, there are 4 lycanthropes, which are the werewolves, and then there's what rippers have classified as the wolf men, who are the victims of werewolves. And they're the ones who are forced to change on a full moon. Which of course it is
So
today.
you got the Loup Garou. It's the way D&D split them up.
Probably,
So,
yeah.
just to be clear, in Budapest, there was evidence that the corpses had been attacked by vampires, according to what we learned.
Don't believe.
One of the
Sorry,
last
yes, I
notes-
apologise. Sorry,
Yeah.
yes, I apologise. I'm getting myself muddled up. Yes.
No
So
worries.
Budapest was vampires. Here,
And
it looks
this
like
is
werewolves.
werewolves.
This
So
appears
it's
to be werewolves.
separate group but coordinated. It looks like.
Yes, very much
Okay.
so.
Oh boy. And what was that business about? Some people can't resist turning into vampires. That's the full moon vampire, or the full moon lycanthrope. They can't
Basically,
resist it?
lycanthropes, so werewolves, bears, sharks, and all that, they can change at will. It's people who are attacked by werewolves and not killed. Your traditional werewolf legends. They're the ones that, of course, the stories are being forced changed at full moon. The Rippers have classified them as wolf men to differentiate them from the more powerful werewolves.
Oh. Okay.
The wolves, man.
Things are much more complicated in the real fantasy world.
There we go. Yeah, I was looking it up myself because it's like, they obviously did that in Rippers. Otherwise, you're very limited when werewolves can attack the party. You have to sort of do it. So, so the difference would be normally you can assume that if you're dealing with attacks on a full moon, then you're hunting wolfmen, as Rippers would call them. And if there are what appear to be wolf attacks in the middle of other times that lead to people suddenly turning into wolfmen at the next full moon, that's because werewolves attacked and made them wolfmen. Just to clarify. Yes, a loup garou is a French Canadian werewolf, yeah.
Is Franz tending to the woman? Is that who it is? And how is
Franz
she
is
coming? Is she coming around? Is she coming around?
It depends. But she'll probably be okay until someone sort of tells her what happened to her husband. But other than that, you'll be
Well, I'm like, I'm doing the faulty tower.
Franz, you have the good
Don't
rapport
mention
with
that.
her.
Don't mention
right.
Well, maybe we can mention that she's the first survivor we found. How about that? Take the soft pedal it, slow walk it.
Well, I
Yeah, you best not tell her about her husband then. Oh, sorry.
I don't think I mentioned the husband.
Yeah, forget me. I just need to go and walk off now.
Okie dokie. Well, she is obviously going to be basically as you walk off, Tom, you leave behind inconsolable cries.
Oh, what did I mean, Franz? Franz, what did you do to her?
Nothing. I didn't. I look at whatever variation of hymny we're talking about here.
Now I leave it. Now Carl feels guilty for leaving it up to Franz.
This is the problem, isn't it?
That's on you, isn't it?
She's young. She can remarry.
She's robust.
Jeepers creepers. What a lovely bunch of individuals we have here.
Well, yeah, I will try and console her. Hopefully,
Very good.
I'm going to lead her away from the looking at.
Ask her if she knows anything about Vlad. Why is Vlad mentioned?
Anyone else would like to, with the extra bit of Vlad on there, if anyone else would like to make another attempt at common knowledge, remember exactly what you guys forgot.
Can Carl do that as well, or?
Certainly.
Yowza, Carl's having a bad day.
Indeed. Very much so.
What are you common knowledging for?
Oh.
Any connection between Castle Polari and the name Vlad?
Is there any?
Oh, yeah. Page 9. To the original campaign. So, Polari Castle, I should say. Basically, it's a castle in Transylvania. It's also where the Rippers. It's also known by another name, especially in the Rippers, Castle Dracula. It's where the Rippers finally defeated Dracula, put him down.
Dracula's dead in this.
Oh, he was killed. He's killed in the original Rippers campaign. Is Dracula? Ooh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Did the Rippers take over the castle as a Rippers Lodge? I hope.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, maybe that's our next Rippers Lodge. Okay, so Vlad. I don't remember who Vlad would be.
Anyway.
So is that our next stop, or do we need to do more investigating at the current lodge, or?
Entirely up to you. Basically, that's probably all you're going to get here, but obviously, desperately trying to find.
So I'm sorry, did anybody figure out what the reference to Vlad was?
Blood
Do we know?
Tepes.
Vlad the Impaler.
Oh, Vlad the Impaler. Okay,
Right. Who
So was that-
was
Dracula?
that was
Yeah.
Dracula. Okay, so it sounds like, according to that note, Vlad is back, or at least that was what the perception was.
Seems
this
to be
was
along
where-
those lines, yeah.
But we found the note here where they were attacked by werewolves, not at the previous one, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so maybe Vlad was there coordinating? It's still obviously werewolves and vampires seem to be together, sort of like what was that movie, Underworld? Eventually they were banded together.
Someone's either forgotten or hasn't read The Origin of the Rippers and the Dawn of the New Age, where it's all made.
I haven't
However,
read any of that stuff. So yeah.
I mean, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
it's all there. All the background knowledge for your characters. I don't believe you, don't worry. They're basically the original Rippers campaign. It was about the fight the Rippers had with what the Rippers called the Cabal, which were basically. It turns out finally that was a bunch of forces that Jack the Ripper was high up in. Dracula and many other nasty monsters were there, and vampires and werewolves were part of their legion forces. But the Cabal was defeated about 4 or 5 years ago, and they've not been heard from since it was defeated. So and obviously Dracula was killed and all that. So yeah, you're not sure what's going on here because obviously it's really all sort of past history.
We should be reporting back to some lodge what we're finding, shouldn't we?
I
We
think
should have
on a completely random note, because I'm just trying to desperately to find something here. I can't. You know how I was complaining the other day I can't find letters in Fantasy Grounds anymore. by typing letters. And all those lovely completed maps that they made, I can't find them now either, just by typing completed. Something's up with the search tool. But anyway, carry on. I'm just trying to find a map here. I can't find it. Very discombobulating.
Okay, we're looking. Are we looking for a lead, or do we have a lead we should be following? Because the only
Well-
thing we know about right now, it seems like a loose end, is the castle and the name. But
Where do you want to head then?
yeah, if we don't have anything else, everybody okay heading to Castle Dracula or whatever it's called?
Yes.
I think that's a yes. We are fishing. Let's go fishing in Transylvania, I guess.
Sherlock Holmes is still alive. They've met him. Sherlock Holmes was following him a couple of months back.
What? That's actually something he was following Dracula?
No, it was a comment in the chat, and Sherlock Holmes died at Reichenbach Falls. And I said, well, actually, if you remember, Sherlock Holmes is alive and well because you met him.
Yep.
As a party.
Sure, it wasn't a vampire.
Rumors of his death were greatly exaggerated.
Yeah, but I'm not sure time-wise if Reichenbach Falls has happened yet.
Poor Mr. Conan Doyle could not get away from him, right?
He tried to kill him off, didn't he, for that reason?
Oh wow!
Right.
Yeah, because he was the opposite of logical,
So-
wasn't he?
Yep.
Something I've been rewatching the old Hugh Laurie show, House, and something I never picked up on before. He lives at 221.
Right. Well,
think-
the name
Oh.
is Holmes, right? That's the
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain at one point it said 221B, but now it just says 221. So, but anyway, it's
Who is Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, Holmes. I'm sorry. I thought you were. Yeah. I thought you were saying his sidekick.
Okay. Right. Obviously, you're going to head on, but well, actually, in fact, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that one. So, okay, traveling through the wilds of Transylvania is the
Well,
best.
we
It's
also
Paris
give
at the best of times. And
we
it's
also
the best of
give
times.
that lady bring that lady to care and put her in some hands before we take off. So she's in good
I
hands.
must admit, actually, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. It just assumes you'll leave
Voika.
the adventurous friend. Okay.
And then we head out. Oh, by the way, did I find any silver weapons or silver anything? I think
No.
we should. We
No,
should
you didn't.
we should try. We should buy some silver weapons before we take off. Is there anything available, or anybody to make silver weapons? Does anybody else have any ideas? I mean, obviously, some wooden stakes might be useful.
You got wooden
Silver
stakes. That
weapons.
seems pretty cool.
Some crosses, maybe.
Before we get too far away from Red Wolf Lodge, do they have any? I mean, just any silver at all in there?
It was noticeably absent.
But
Not just
Carl
silver
wasn't.
weapons. I'm looking for just any silver at all.
I
It
went
was
looking for silver as well,
noticeably absent. That's why,
Noticeably
yeah.
The
absent. Okay.
communists. Then.
Cole didn't find
but
it.
not.
You could even, I mean, down it. Say they weren't that well equipped, but the armory, there were no weapons in the armory, including, it looks, but you could be safe to be assumed that someone cleared it out of anything that could hurt them.
There were empty slots where weapons might have been. Okay.
People pouring with
Well,
a
if
silver
this
bullet
if
in
this
their
were
mouth.
if this were a D&D campaign, I'd check the cash register. But okay.
One went
Okay,
Oh,
I think
sorry,
we
what are
need.
we?
We're looking for weapons because we're not fully equipped for running into werewolves
right,
and
but
vampires.
if we can find silver, then I can melt it down and just pour it across the blade of my sword.
Right.
It's not a
So we're
permanent
looking.
thing, but it would be a solution.
Well, in theory, we can find silver in the city, right? Which is Bucharest.
Yes. So we'll just
So can we
go
do
to
that?
silversmith.
And
You
we can also
can.
make some wooden stakes and some holy symbols.
They do
'Cause-
believe someone who's talking a lot about looking for silver weapons. I'm just going to check it myself right now.
Oh,
It's forgetting something.
well, I have a holy symbol.
But you also have a certain arcane background, don't you?
Oh, jeez. I have to look. I don't know.
Don't forget about the arcane background. That's
No, someone just took
Oh,
it
you're right.
very recently.
You're right. I have a language. Is that what you're talking about? My language or the arcane background?
You have an arcane background, don't you?
yeah, you took it because you got the artifact, right? You took it because you took the artifact.
Yeah,
You mean
Tatsuya
the
took it. Tatsuya
Saint
took the arcane background.
No. Chuck
No, I
Cole's
also-
taken an arcane background. He took a
You
very
mean-
specific arcane
Oh, that's
background.
right, he did,
Saint-
didn't he?
Saint George?
Yes,
Is-
you can cast miracles. You can make
Oh.
something.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't used it yet. In fact, I thought there was something. I just picked that up. I thought I hadn't picked it up yet. I thought I had to get more points. But I guess there's
What we
something
need
else I
now
forget.
is a
I
miracle.
still need. Okay, well, what are we looking for? What miracle are we looking for? So I'm not tracking very well.
It's
this
a
morning.
horse, isn't it?
Bolt, collection, effect, light.
Well, no, it's basically it's quite straightforward. One thing that could possibly be quite useful is a certain form of liquid, and you've got the ability to make a certain form of liquid.
Oh, holy water. Thank you. Okay. Well, Carl is happy to practice his lifelong religion, but newly acquired special ability. So he's gonna. What do I need to do to make holy water then?
Funny enough, that's what I'm just trying to work out.
Let's
That's
see.
the point. I'm just trying to remember. I'm just trying to work it out. Rippers didn't help me, so I've now turned into Savage Pathfinder. I'm sure there was some rules on holy water somewhere. Because there's
I
going to
may
be.
need. Oh, I have a faith. I have a faith skill. Not a very good one, but I have it.
Well, you got to have faith. The faith.
Yeah. So, unlock holy
Faith.
symbol. Must sprinkle on throwing in Tarvar. Throwing a vial of the holy water counts as air effect improvised weapon. Holy water fills a small burst template. The gem's description can also be used to doom. I think actually holy water can be created at any lodge with a chapel, but that's the official. You're meant to make it at the lodge, but obviously, you did get the lodge and all the chapels before you left. So I will allow you to make a faith check each, and I will allow anyone else to assist you. They don't need to use faith to assist you. Each to give you bonuses. Each success and raise will give you a vial of holy water.
Okay, well, I'll take all the assistance I can get.
Well, I will help using a.
I'll pretend I'm a priest and intimidate him.
Actually, I'm going to use science. You might want to boil the water before you do this.
Okay, I make I'm shouting at you. Go, you better do this. Okay, and I'm also going to ignore the +4 limit because I want you guys to actually have some. Because I can't. I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure how effective it will be, but obviously you would have come with some having the ability to make it now. So I'll make that +4 if anyone else wants to assist.
Tatsuya is going to use his healing to. Oh wait, somebody already said boil water. Never mind.
That's the science behind holy water.
Yeah. Now, also, if someone wants to really be sure they made a lot of it before they came out here, they might want to spend a certain point from their character sheet.
Conviction.
Character. Wait, I know what you're talking about.
Conviction.
Oh, conviction. Okay, so I'll drop a conviction on it.
Yep, go for it. Drop
And
that
how do
conviction into
do I
chat.
just-
You just drag the conviction into chat to spend a point of conviction.
Okay, conviction. And I'm gonna roll on faith. Here we go.
You get a +4 bonus, so that's a 7.
Here, I'll
Everybody reroll.
I'll take a chance. I'll take
Benny
a
it.
chance, and I'll Benny that. Come on, it's got to be something better than that.
That's
Okay,
a
well,
10. So that's a success and a raise.
I'll take that. Oh, but didn't I get a ton of bonuses?
That's why you got a
From
10.
assist? Oh, really? Oh, all of those were equivalent to +1, +4 total. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
You've also been given bennies. So.
Okay.
There we
Well,
go.
do you guys want me to run it again? I guess I could. I have 3 dice. It seems like I could do better. Yeah, I'll run it again. Here we go. Thank you for the Benny.
Oh,
you
there's
go.
a 6.
That's much better.
Okay, 18.
18.
Not bad.
Thank you.
That's 4 vial. That's success, and then 8, then 12. Success 8, 12, 16. Yeah, 4 vials. Okay.
I'm gonna credit the spirit of the interwebs for helping in that.
Okay,
So,
I have added. Okay, the large blessed weapons still, the magic wand, and 4 holy waters are in the party sheet. Some of you might want to nab those, especially people with certain arcane backgrounds that we've just been discussing.
I'm sorry, I missed
Okay.
that. I got the last part. I didn't
Is
understand.
my mic cutting out? Is that the problem?
No, I'm just.
No,
I have
because
everything.
someone's always complaining my mic cuts out, and it's like it hasn't done it before. And then I had fun and games with that video.
No, I
here.
have my iPad off to the side. And
That's okay. That's fine.
Just not.
Anyway. There are 6 items in the party sheet that I do believe shouldn't be there. Sorry, yeah, on the inventory tab of the party sheet.
Where do I find the party sheet?
I'll just
That
give
way.
it
What
to Carl and
is
be done with it.
needed to what is needed to make an item?
Get the party sheet.
What item are you wanting to make? Because if you talk about relics and stuff,
No. It's below holy water.
looking on the actual list
On
of
the-
items.
Weapons tab.
Large blessed weapon.
No. The impaler.
Something's funky. Oh,
The Impaler.
Oh,
There we
on
go.
your character sheet.
No.
On the items tab. Yeah.
Is that a Chevy?
No.
Impaler?
In the player's guide Suede, there's weapons page.
Okay.
Holy water, then the impaler, then lamp oil, then machine gun.
I had a friend that used to drive a Chevy Impaler.
inventory. Okay. I'm gonna grab the last holy water and the blessed weapon. Thank you. Took me a while to find the party sheet. It was off screen.
If you spent a penny, you obviously remember to pick one up before you left. That goes for anybody. if you spend a penny, then you obviously remember to pick one up before you left. Because I'm nice
sorry.
like that.
Pick what up? I missed that conversation. I was trying to find the party sheet.
You've got the large blessed weapon.
Oh, okay. I already have one. Okay. Oh, somebody
no,
just took it.
No, it's in your inventory.
Oh, you put it there. Oh, okay. I was just trying to grab the stuff you told me to grab.
And actually, that's interesting. I can't see it. It's meant, but I can't see it. Is it?
It's in the item. It's in the item, not the weapon.
No.
Oh.
It ended up
In the books. Book Rippers Resurrected, Player's Guide Suede. There is under equipment, there is a page marked weapons. There's the holy
No.
water.
We're not talking about that. Don't worry about that. I've shared the impaler. So anyone who wants an impaler, if anyone who wants an impaler, you just have to spend a penny. That's all I'm saying. I see what you mean. Yes. We said it was a sword, didn't we?
I didn't hear it resolved actually, but sword is fine.
So if you spend a penny, we can get an Impaler.
That's what I say. Because I'm
Just pick it
feeling
up
nice.
from the.
I'm feeling nice. Just pick it up from this one. You should. I did share it, didn't I?
I get a boo boo when that happens.
Do.
There it is. Try it this way.
I apologise. I thought we rolled it up. No wonder. Yes,
That-
it's.
Thank you.
So now we all have the ability to treat our asthma because we all brought our
That
inhaler.
that the impaler didn't drag into weapons, did it? Oh yes, it
Yeah.
did. Thank you. Okay. So can I use? Should I just delete the holy weapon, or should I leave that in items, or large blessed weapon?
Did you spend a penny to pick up that impaler? I can only see 2 pennies being spent.
No, I wanted to
thought
make
that-
one. I wanted.
I thought that-
It's a ranged weapon from what I could see.
Yes.
So I wanted to make one to give to our shooting expert, since it shoots stakes, and we're going
No,
against.
I was just taking someone else who just nabbed one without spending the penny. That's all.
I thought so. I did not spend a penny yet. I thought that was a substitute for the
No,
holy
that's
weapon.
no, that's not the substitute for the holy weapon. So you can have if you
Okay,
want.
I'm
both,
happy to
you can
spend a
have both.
penny. I'm happy to spend a penny.
We are quite confused this morning.
Very much so.
I blame it on lack of sleep.
Large blessed
I'm gonna-
weapon. There we go.
I'm gonna use the same excuse.
There you go. You have a large blessed weapon in your inventory now. Right.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I see it. I'm gonna delete
Yeah.
the other one.
No. So basically, that you found it. And I'm going to say basically, by spending for each penny someone spends, you successfully have acquired, collected, or made one. Is for your impaler, because it's not something you really make on the road. So I'm going to pretend you basically all have the scavenger edge. You can spend a penny to pick one up. Okie
Well-
dokie.
Figured we were in a lodge. There might not be an assembled one, but there might be the parts for one.
Agreed, which is
Considering-
absolutely fine. Which is absolutely fine. And as I say, a penny to allow you to build them quickly, I think is quite reasonable. So, yep, congratulations. The closer you come, okay, right. The closer you get to the castle, the more you basically. As the closer you get through Transylvania, basically as you're going through village and stuff, there seems to be much more talking. It appears that groups of Cossacks are roaming the countryside and terrorizing the local peasants and killing anyone who gets too close to the castle.
Hmm.
Well, Carl is going to start brushing up on his local dialect of Transylvania of Latin, so that he can start fitting in as a local, or at least try to fit in as a local more while they're hanging around. And he's also going to gossip to figure out what's with the Cossacks attacking people, and whether the locals are okay with it, and what's going on with that.
They might be just
Indeed.
trying to keep people from going to the castle.
Yeah, but
They
you
do
might as well
appear to,
ask.
you get there's also the it does appear to be that anyone who gets too close to the castle is turned away or attacked, depending how close they are. But there appears to be other groups that seem to be roaming as if hunting for something. And in fact, actually, when you estimate you're about a day from the castle, you think you find out what the Cossacks are looking for. The sounds of warfare drift through the forest.
Oh. Carl's ears perk up, and he tries to figure out which direction, and he looks at the rest of the party like, are we going to go investigate?
Tatsuki
No.
sighs and heads that direction.
You sound like the editor for poor Carl Check.
Let's try that again.
Okay, well, let's keep our eyes open and carefully approach the warfare.
Oh, there's always a problem. Yes. I know what I did wrong there. Can I be clever and do that and then do... No, I can't. Okay, let's just do that. It's having fun and games fighting the computer here. Okay. Come on. Computer. Okay. Doesn't delete the groups anymore. That's fine. So what I need to do is I need to do that. Then when I do that, yeah, that works. Then I can add the party to the map like so, and I don't have the problem I had before. There we go. Position, and I can delete Aldous because he's not here. That. Right, next thing's next. I need to do a couple more things, and then we're ready to go.
Is there a specific skill for ranged weapons, or is it just fighting?
Shooting.
Shooting unless they're throwing, in which case it's athletics.
Oh, I guess I've been doing it with athletics. Does somebody have shooting?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Do you want your Benny back?
No, I want
Got our-
shooting. I want
Got it.
shooting. Is what I want.
You'll have to buy it as your next advance.
Okay.
Okay. As you head off the road into the forest, you get to a clearing, and in the clearing, basically following the sounds of the source, you find a small group of old welders. They appear as if they've been fighting for their lives. The old welders crouch behind fallen logs. Only 2 of them remain unwounded. One reloads muskets as quickly as he can manage and hands them to his friend. 5 more lie... Okay, I misread it. 5 more lie behind the barricades, gravely injured. You can see... basically, there seems to be a lot... As you look around the place, there's bodies all over the place. They appear to be Cossack corpses and great hounds. As you basically enter the clearing, at the same time, you can see the advance of another group of Cossacks towards the barricades.
Well, Carl will immediately start trying to heal the
Well,
wounded.
we've got to get over there to him first.
Oh.
I'm going to get... There we go. And I need to do that to make them more visible. And I also need to add 2 more old welders to...
They just got a Joker.
Add 2 more to the map because, of course... Oh, good, Shenanigans is incapacitated, which is what I need it to do. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more incapacitated, like so. And then I can just put them like so. Okay. I know I've put you on the map, but for all intents and purposes, you're technically in cover until you break cover, if that makes sense. Now, if anyone wants to spend bennies to advance up the combat tracker, they can. I'm also just going to award bennies because I personally haven't awarded any bennies to anyone. You've been doing some good role playing, so I'm going to do so. Otherwise, I shall start the round.
Or cards, please.
Oh yes, good point. Thank you for reminding me. Is it just you today?
I guess so. I don't know.
I can't remember. Is it
I
only
don't know.
Aldous who's
Yeah,
also got
Aldous,
tactical?
Aldous is not here.
Okay.
He's the other one, I believe.
Okay.
All right.
Carl-
So
Have we got torches? Do we need torches to see this map? Because it's a bit black.
Is it daytime?
Yeah, I thought I was just waiting for it to load still, but yeah, I've got a black screen too.
Sorry, I forgot.
see a little bit of stuff now.
I forgot.
Oh.
It's been.
I'd rather not
Uh,
see all that.
Hang on. Let's have a look at what the place. Yeah, it's meant to be. Well, it's meant to be. It's a dark and gloomy forest. You see. But
Okay.
we could make it. We could make it nicer, I suppose. We could make it dawn. No, it's a bit too bright, isn't it? Dusk. No, it's a bit too red. Sunlight. Yeah, see, that's why I made it moonlight.
Oh, those are all dead bodies. Ouch. That's not fun.
No, incapacitated, not dead.
No, I think the blood splats. were
Oh, the blood splats.
probably
The blood splats are all the dead Cossacks and hound. Hound bodies. Okay, I'm starting the round with Cossack number 10 going first. Going to basically go. He's basically going. And
Okay, interwebs, if you're still out there, now's a good time.
I need to go to effects. Do need some cover.
Move.
Medium cover. Need to give the Cossacks
I am
medium
viewing
cover.
the top right Old Worlder as hostile.
Yes, you are. There you go. Right. He is going to target. Hang on, I need to move these two around because obviously one's loading and one's loading and one's passing the muskets to the other. So I'm going to fire my rifle at the old worlder that's got a musket. I answer. Tank girl answers the call and lets the bennies flow. There's a crack of gunfire as the
Thank you.
as basically the bullet hits the wooden palisades they've rapidly erected to protect themselves. Okay. Cossack's going to make a move across to there. Take a shot.
Hey, I'm gonna play a card.
Play a card. Go for it.
Boom. I think that's gonna help.
It will certainly. It certainly will help. Obviously, I'm going to say as you come marching in, you start profoundly singing
Oh yeah, absolutely.
a rousing
That's true, too.
old welders a rousing battle hymn of St. George.
Actually, I have a power for that. I've forgotten. I never used it. I think I got to get that going too.
So to be clear, the old worlds are our allies.
Old Wells is a
Yes.
Rippers faction.
Yeah,
They're a
they're
Rippers
a
faction.
faction.
They're a Rippers
Well,
faction.
There was somebody that pointed out that one of them was hostile.
No, he appeared hostile. He wasn't supposed to be hostile.
Okay.
You know how Fantasy Grounds, when you add NPCs to the map, they always default to being hostile, don't they? Unless you've set them up beforehand.
There are only
Okey-dokey.
two sides. There are only two sides in this combat.
No, I was just confirming something before. Oh wait, I should have checked before doing that. Yes.
Sir Bartholomew. Okay.
Calls out in German.
Okay. Huh.
Did I not load them?
Wow. St. George is good in mass combat.
Don't
Now
Visual auras. So. Oh, well.
everybody's at 100% now, right? As 100% as they can be.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Unshaken and unharmed, yeah. Still, this
Yep.
map is so dark.
Boom. The power of St. George.
Compels you.
Really? It looks fine on mine.
Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
almost.
cover
I mean,
St.
it's
George.
almost black with some tokens on it, and a
Well, there you
couple
go.
of blood
Is that any bit?
splats.
Is that? But then they see that's too light.
And then there's
Yeah.
no trees.
Is there anything in between? I guess not.
It's just
Something-
like a
you
piece
got-
of canvas with tokens on it. That's what it looks like here. Have you shared
Yeah,
that?
it was like a
Is the image layer?
It was like a
not-
dark red canvas.
Really?
I don't have any kind of. I got.
It's a blank
I got
background
one.
with tokens on it.
Icon.
Looks like a wagon train and some blood splats. Yeah, and no background at all. Is that layer
That is
hidden?
really weird.
Well,
Maybe
that's more
it's-
visible. That's more visible
Oh,
than the other
cool.
one.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
That's
that's
better.
nice.
That's it. Now put the
There we
the
go.
moonlight back on. Now put it back in moonlight. That's it. Now we can. That's it. That's good. Okay.
For some reason, I must have somehow clicked the only show the back to GM modes. No wonder you guys were confused.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, because it's a bit weird, but that makes sense now. Yeah, that's perfect. Because before it was just a black
Yeah.
background almost. Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's much better.
Player preview mode, to my mind, if I turn on player preview mode, it should show me what you're seeing, which meant it should have turned off the map for me so I could see what you were seeing. Anyway,
Yeah, it doesn't
Tom, you're
work
next.
quite like that, does it?
No, I
If you'll drop down to my initiative real quick, I'll put last stand on them, on us all.
Certainly. Go for it.
What does that do? Toughness.
And
Last
parry
stand
plus 2.
technically, last stand
Awesome.
doesn't technically apply to them because until you're next to them. Oh, sorry, last stand. I apologise. I was getting my last stand and my last stand. Technically doesn't apply to them, but I'll ignore it for now because you're not standing
You
with
said
them.
you said they were allies. They're within. Oh,
They're not
I'm
with-
sorry. I saw 10, not 5.
That's okay. That's why I was trying to get the auras turned on, but the aura isn't there. So I wish auras did work because it would make life so much easier. But anyway. Tom, you move in towards the barricade. That means I can give you cover. I mean, you've technically got total. I'm treating it as you got total cover. You've got total cover until you.
Okay. Well, that's what I've gone there. Gone to cover, and then I'm going to start shooting because that's what I do.
No, I know, but the point I'm trying to make is until you move, you're totally concealed, so you can't be targeted by the Cossacks. But now, once you move to the barricade, if you move behind the barricade, you're
Oh,
in cover.
that's terrible. I'm not having that.
That's a hit with raise against that Cossack.
Oh, nice. Well played. Which Cossack just got targeted?
I was saying 8
Bottom
it
right.
should be. I don't know if maybe he's tough, but
Nice.
oh, no.
Use those bennies. Use those bennies. Ha, ha, ha,
Wow. Another awesome shot.
Technically, they should have cover, but with those rolls, it doesn't make any difference. Well, that was a waste of a Benny. He just sounded more surprised than injured, didn't he?
Oh, what happened
Carl.
there? Yeah, I shot him right in the
Carl
balls.
right behind that tree, and suddenly this bullet hits him. So what the hell?
I seem to have
Carl's
taken a
jaw
musket
is
ball to the
dropping, and
abdomen.
he wants
Why?
shooting more than ever now.
You
Tom-
can do it
Tommy
unskilled,
has-
don't forget.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah. shoot
Tom
for the
has
stars.
Tom has impressed Carl so much that he's gonna have to get shooting. like, why didn't I think of that earlier?
Yeah, you shoot them before they get near you and bite you. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same
Now, the
time, you can
Are
always
the
take the view
Cossacks
that
are the Cossacks wolf people, or are they normal? They're normal humans, right? As far as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
traditionally
Or
is
normal
in this
wolf
area.
human. Oh.
In this area, they're traditionally associated as minions of historic. In this area, they were historically minions of a certain lord of a castle nearby.
Vlad. They were
Ladies.
lads of glods.
Damn it! That serves me
Oh,
right.
Carl-
I was too joyful
Carl-
in celebrating that you were having to spend all your bennies, so now I have to pay the price and give you some bennies. Thank you, Rigger.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Com-
Sam?
Yes, thank you.
combat dagger knife. What is the range? What is the range on my dagger? I'm gonna hold until this Cossack to the left gets close enough, and then I'm gonna wing him with a dagger.
They are probably going to stay behind their trees.
Oh, are they hiding behind trees? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, them and the old worlders are shooting at each other.
Oh. Okay. What's the range on a dagger? Or how do I-
Delay or
3, 6, 12.
3, 6, 12 if you're throwing it. I think.
3, 6, 12.
It's either 3, 6, 12 or 4, 8, 16. I don't remember.
Does
Great.
it say that? I don't see it. Even though I'm looking
depends if-
straight at it.
Yeah, 3, 6, 12.
You have to
Don't
find
forget-
it under. You have to find it under ranged weapons,
Dagger
not
thrown.
melee weapons.
Yeah, there's a quirk. There's a slight due to a certain quirk of how ranged weapons and melee weapons work in Savage Worlds. You have to. They actually have to be treated by 2 different weapons in Fantasy Grounds.
Got it.
So you also need to
Got
get
it.
dagger thrown as an option if you want to throw a knife.
Oh.
Or
Which I
create it
don't
as a
think-
sub attack.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the way I always do it.
I thought Carl was throwing daggers before, though, wasn't he? Have I been cheating the whole time? Dagger thrown? I need that as a skill?
No. You just need to add
That's
it. You need,
athletics.
add it as a weapon.
I have the weapon. Okay.
On your combat.
Yes,
So if you go
I
to your
have
combat
that.
tab, yeah, so you've got
Okay, so
dagger,
it's 4. I'm sorry,
but
it's
it's used in
4816.
fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, 4, 8,
So,
16.
am
You've
I
got
look-
throwing knives. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna what is it? Control. Oh shoot.
Yeah, you did it. Control click. Yeah, you're fine.
Sorry, I was.
You did
Okay,
it.
so I'm gonna throw my dagger at that guy. Throwing knife. Where are you? Wow, I'm really incompetent right now. That's the dagger. I want combat. Where the hell's combat? Okay.
Yeah, but that's because you've
Sure.
got things like science and persuasion. Your job is to buff people up and give them bonuses and stuff. But okay,
I'm
you
gonna
throw the
try that.
dagger. You throw it.
I'm gonna try that one more time. Damn it. Try one more time. Burning all my bennies. That sucks. Oh, I got something. Okay. Any chance that hit?
Why are you encumbered?
Why am I encumbered? Maybe because I'm. Where do I?
You need to talk to a
encumbered?
psychiatrist. I can help you become
Oh, well,
unencumbered.
you know why? Because he doesn't have a backpack. Let's give him a backpack, and then we can see if the backpack mod works, can't we?
After seeing what Franz did to that poor woman, I'm not leaning into the whole psychologist thing.
It wasn't me. It was Himiny. Himiny's the one who's talking about her dead husband in front of her. And then he drops that bonmo and then runs off.
What have you got Lone Wolf's backpack extension running, have you?
I do.
Is it the Red Wolf Lodge backpack extension?
Although I thought I
Oh,
did, but it
painful,
doesn't appear
interesting.
to have worked.
Where do I see encumbered?
At the end of the day, the reason he's encumbered is he has strength 4.
Okay, well, that's my turn.
So even if I right now if I go find Cossack number 6 on the combat tracker,
Oh, do I do damage or not? Like, did I do anything?
Cossack 6.
Where do you
Raid
see
knife 3,
encumbrance?
cover -2. Right, look, cover -2, long it's at -6. He got a 1 even with the +2. Normally what you do is you drop your backpack and you're still encumbered. Why are you still encumbered? Oh, because you've got so many bloody weapons, I suspect. Oh, because of the impaler.
The impaler. Yeah, the impaler is killing me. Well, I'm gonna drop the impaler with my backpack. So there you go.
That still only took you down to. That still takes you down. That is really weird. Something's very funky with that.
Where do
Still
you
takes
see
you.
encumbered, by the way? Where do you see encumbered?
On your
Load.
inventory. Look at your inventory, it says load and it tells you what your thing is.
So dropping
oh, I
your
see. Okay.
dropping the impaler and dropping your backpack takes you down to 15 load. You can only carry 20 pounds of equipment before you're weighed down. Right, next. Okay, well the old welders are up and running now, aren't they?
Did I hit him at all with that thrown dagger at the end of the
No.
day, or did I miss?
You're at -6 to hit him. You missed.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have spent all the bennies. Oh well, too bad. Okay. Burned through a lot of bennies.
Burn through the bennies and.
Now, did the Cossack already go? Because at one point there was Cossack 3's turn.
Oh,
I already
yeah,
hit.
you probably. Okay.
I hit next turn.
Well, yeah.
So Cossack.
I'm going to give you a berry for your honesty. I'm also going to wonder why on earth.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to wonder why on earth. They love doing. They do love doing this in.
Well, I hit next turn, so
doing this in
Cossack
Rippers.
3 was up already.
They do love doing this in Rippers. It's like, yeah, we'll give the old welders muskets. They don't have the shooting skill, but we'll give them muskets anyway. Give him a shooting skill. Okay, he takes fire and the Cossack ducks behind cover.
Maybe they weren't supposed to survive.
He hands the musket to the other colleague, who starts reloading. This one over here will also need to have shooting of D6. I'm going to give him shooting of D6 because I'm nice like that, and then I'm going to give him a musket, and then I'm going to give him a musket, which is there. He's going to take a musket shot. Cossack 6. Missing. He's going to, and then we're going to.
What's the thing? What is the thing where you just can you do covering fire with a musket? It says you can't, can you? Suppressive fire.
You need to have you need a heavy rate of fire for suppressive fire, don't you?
Yes.
I can't remember. Is it a rate of fire 3 minimum of 3, isn't it? For
No,
suppressing
just
fire?
you need a rate of fire greater than 1.
Yeah.
Now
Put a bump stock on it.
I have had like multiple allies grouped together and do suppressive fire if they've got like single shot, but that's their whole actions.
Yeah, I'd say suppressive fire with muskets is a little harder because it's fire every other round, isn't it? Prawns. If you have ranks of them, then I'd probably allow it. You know, first rank fire, second rank fire, third rank fire type thing. I'd probably allow that counter suppressive fire. But anyway, Prawns, you're up next, sir.
Yep, I'm going to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my new power. Yay!
There was much rejoicing.
Your mothers would be ashamed of you. What are you doing? And I'll cast stun on these two in that medium burst.
You're going to use your new power.
So that's area of effect. I'll also I think I'll also toss a glow on them.
Oh, nice.
So we can get a little light on the subject. So that's +3. So that's 5 power points total. All right, it's a new power, so I guess I target them,
Go for it.
or can I? Will it automatically
target.
target everyone in the medium burst template?
I mean, obviously, you're actually going to the middle of the medium burst template, but that's fine. The medium burst template is technically 10 inches away from a range calculation purposes. I'm
And
about to
then-
find out what his new power is, but let's find it. Yeah, I thought it might be.
Cause them to
That's
think
a
about
successful-
the choices that have brought them to here.
That's a successful casting. Okay, so that's stun. You've affected both of them. You got the raise, so I do believe I'm doing a vigor check at -2. Let's do a vigor check at -2, shall we? -2 or Cossack 5. He fails and is stunned. And then a vigor check at -2 for Cossack 6. He fails and is stunned. And you hit them with glow, did you say? Are they added in
Yep.
yet? They are. Glow.
No, I just hit the button. It should. Did it go? Oh,
I
Yeah,
think
they're very
yeah,
glowy now.
they're
double
very glowed.
tapped
Yeah.
them. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Not a problem.
Okay.
The one thing I
Luckily, it
do
doesn't
like,
stack, so
the one thing the only thing that does tend to stack is I've noticed is vulnerable, because if you type it manually or you do it from a certain power, then sometimes it stacks. Fortunately, effects don't stack because they're all similarly named. Okay, Cossack number 5 remains stunned. Okay, that brings us to Tatsuya.
okay. Tatsuya is going to need to run. Okay. Doop doop.
I'm going to take last stand off you.
Okay, Tatsuya is going to dart over there, and he's going to bonk this guy on the head. We are going to attempt to capture him. Doopy doopy doop doop. Let's make sure we target first. There we go. And then we swing our sword. Okay, the cover wouldn't be there because I'm next to him.
Agreed.
So that should be a hit if I'm seeing all of that right.
Yep. Actually, you also get +2. You should surely you get, but you should have a bonus of being
Yeah,
hitting
bonus
them
for
prone,
being
not
instead of
not
penalty, yeah.
-2. Stunned +2. Cover and light -2 equals 4. Parry 7. Oh no, the -2 is -2 to his parry. That's why.
Oh,
That's
right,
why.
right.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. So you actually, Normally you'd need a 7 to hit him, but you got a +2 because he's stunned. Cover light -2 obviously shouldn't be there. So yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so a hit.
You hit.
That's the important part of all that.
That's the important part.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure he's knocked out.
That was
Wow.
you saying that was non-lethal, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be non-lethal. Maybe it was lethal.
I may have caved his skull in. Yes, that's very possible.
So Cossack
Okay.
6 is knocked out. So I shall put him on hold. Leave him on the map because he's knocked out.
And then I will turn and start towards number, was that 5 up there? Yeah, 5.
That is number 5. Okie dokie. That gets us to Cossack number 4. Who I'm going to give you light. I'm going to give you light. You are in the tree. So he is going to fire his rifle at you and miss. Cossack over here is going to advance through the tree line to there and take a shot. You might have hit, Tom. He did. Tom glances up just at the wrong moment, and as the crack of the rifle shot echoes out.
It went
However,
through me hat.
it went through your hat.
Yeah. I didn't stick my head up high enough.
Yeah, you literally just shot. You just
Oh,
shot a hole
shit.
in your hat.
I bought that hat from Bob.
Bought from Sears and Roebuck.
Oh. That's a hit.
You don't get that catalog over here in the old world.
It's American.
Yep.
Apply.
You know,
that brings us to
You used
Sir
to be able to buy
Bartholomew.
houses from the Sears and Roebuck catalog, and they deliver it to your place on
What, a whole
pallets.
house?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, probably did. Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, that's amazing.
Out west, you can go and see Sears and Roebuck houses for days. Go Barty. Go Barty.
Where
He's up to
is-
something. He's targeting people.
Well,
Allies, I should say.
Oh, that didn't.
You know, we share names.
That's a good point.
All right.
Oh, World War
So-
II. Downed. Because he shouldn't have last stand. So old Boulder 2 was reloading the musket when he got shot. Goes back down.
All right. 3, 1. Okay.
Wow, what happened? They all went on hold?
He went to next round or something. I don't know.
No. I think, yeah, I'm not. Basically, I broke, because I needed to split them up, I broke them out, and then they all basically moved to the bottom of the combat tracker. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, when you break them out, it undeals their cards. Yeah.
It didn't used to. It used to put them all on the same card, didn't it?
Yeah. I
That's
noticed
true.
that yesterday, and when I was playing yesterday.
Yeah. If I'd
And
known
then
that, I'd have
one
waited
of
till
my
the end
players
turn.
asked to go and hold, so I clicked the next round button at the bottom instead of, like, because when you're a player, it's
Yeah.
I clicked that button instead of this, so I went to the next round, even though you should have been on hold. And all right, I've had enough. We're not playing anymore. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
They have done some very interesting things when they've reprogrammed the combat tracker. That's for sure.
All right.
Hey, Sir Bartholomew is targeting quite a lot of individuals here.
Are they bringing it
You could save a
inline?
PowerPoint. You could save a PowerPoint because technically that guy's out incapacitated now of the fight.
Okay.
I can pray and bring him back if it's just shaken.
Well, you could go over there and heal him. No, he's incapacitated. He's been shot.
All right.
Oh, I
so-
can heal him. I can do that too.
Yeah, I know, but you've got to physically get up to him and touch him.
all right.
Well, I guess I'll do that next round.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Three plus 10 other people plus Shroud is 14. Minus one guy.
Yeah, -1 guy. 'Cause he's down and
Okay.
there's no point. There's no point in doing him, so I'll take it off. I'll take it off him, but that's okay.
Okay. That'll be everything for me.
As you shroud everyone in darkness. Okay, that gets us to Cossack number 5. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what happened there. Oh, Cossack number 13. No wonder it obviously took a while for it to sort itself out. Cossack 13's up here. He's going to run. It's him to there. That's all
So
he's going
brave
to
without
do.
Daddy Vampire to help you, huh?
And then Cossack number 7 moves to there. Okay.
I don't think they're retreating.
Okay. Suddenly a long, horrifying howl lingers on the night air. You'll need to make a spirit roll or be shaken.
Fear.
I'm
Yep,
too
fair
busy
check.
singing the song of St. George. Can I even hear the howl?
Yes.
Is it slash fear? We'll do it.
a fair roll.
Yeah,
Slash roll
and then
fear.
if you do roll fear, it then takes into account things like your brave edges if you've got them and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you've got stuff like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's
So
just
what
you just need to do. You just want to do that basically.
Okay. Now that my keyboard's working.
It looks like everyone made their fear checks. That's good.
Chalk it up to St. George.
Indeed.
And out came the wolves.
Oh yeah, they shouldn't be down there. So it's up. They should be coming on the top.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got to deal them back in, man.
Right. Let's sort some stuff out. I haven't actually start the new round yet, so don't add cards in yet.
Oh, can I get 2 pennies back?
I'm sorting things out before you start a new round, peoples. Right. Right now. Ungroup. Let me give them their tokens first, then I'll ungroup them. Now I hit the ungroup button.
I had a feeling this was going to happen. Dusk is dangerous.
Okay. Then I'm going to do. Got to do it earlier, so I might as well do it now. And one more for luck. And then finally, we got anything? I don't appear to have it. Yeah, that might work. No, that's fine. Right, new round. So let's click the button to start round 2. Said do, so we'll get down to there and do that. Next combatant to start the second round of combat. Come on. Load those. Okie dokie, right. Okay, so it looks like the bad guys got both the jokers. So last stand for ends.
So there's only two jokers in the deck.
Oh, only two jokers.
Yeah, but look how many. We're dealing like half the deck here. Maybe a quarter of the deck.
Yeah, I think
that's
4
why-
jokers is much more fun.
Look, I can't remember if I said it for 2 or 4 jokers. Let's have a look. There'll be 4 jokers from now on.
Yay! How about Midnight Tokers?
Right. So is everybody happy? We're not necessarily happy. Don't forget, you've still got those cards as well. You've got
I'm
the Ace
still-
of Spades.
I'm still scrolling down to see where I am. Okay. My mouse isn't fast enough for this level of combat.
Do you
Romance
remember the good
combat.
old days where you? Do you remember the good old days where you could fold up combatant groups so it made the combat tracker really small? That broke years ago. Okay, so I make it. You got an Ace of Spades, an ace. You got an Eight of Spades, an Ace of Spades, an Eight of Clubs, and a Five of Clubs.
It kept breaking, so Akil removed it, didn't he? Because every time he upgraded Cool, it broke.
Oh yeah, exactly. I know. I'm not blaming him. Right, new round starts. And they said one was to spend bennies.
Yeah, I spent 2 bennies last time.
You got back, so you don't have to if you don't want to.
Did I
don't
give
have
back 2?
bennies.
Okay.
Like to give you them back. So. Oh
Put
dear.
Jokers out. I was joker fishing. I'll be honest.
So. Okay, werewolf runs. Getting an 11. Bursts out of the clearing and gets to there, but that's as far as he gets. It gets us to Tom.
Where's this werewolf?
Yeah, where's the werewolf?
There he is.
Where?
Ah,
Okay, now werewolves don't require any special thing apart from silver bullets, do they? So I haven't got to aim for the balls or nothing, have I?
Werewolves run, better run from my silver bullets.
okay.
Hit with raise. Okay, so your first shot shakes it. Your second shot. Shake it a second time.
What? Even though it's a silver bullet?
Yeah. You only did 3 points over its toughness. You shake it.
Ah, so I'm going to do this, then, aren't I?
I haven't. Don't forget. I haven't applied the damage yet. I'm just saying. Your first shot will shake it. Your second.
Oh,
shot
you
will
haven't
shake
applied it
again.
yet. Okay, I'm going to just.
Yes.
So,
I am making that. I'm trying to make that clear. At the moment, you've done a shaken and a wound. If you want to leave it as that, I was waiting for you to re-roll.
I'm going to do some. I'm going to spend a penny and see if I get some lucky numbers.
Exactly, because it's you, and that's why I didn't bother. Actually, they're not hardy. No, sorry, I realised. Glad you said hardy because it made me realise what I gave the mistake of.
They're laurel.
No. Nice try. I'm not trying to move yet.
Okay, I'm going to have
Sorry,
to
I'm
award.
not.
Award Benny's there. Okay, so right, so you're going to. Your first shot shakes it.
Second one wounds it.
The second one will wound it, but I'm going to spend a Benny because it's got the Joker, so I might as well. So net result is it's
Booger.
unaffected. Brings us to Cossack 7, who's going to move carefully forwards under the cover of cover. Take a pot shot at the next old welder, getting a hit. Doing 4 wounds.
What?
Now, see, that sounded like 4 wounds, didn't it? 17 inches gets him to there.
Holy crap. Jeez.
Right, Siria's up next.
Okay, Tatsuya is going to multi-action.
Okay. I'm much happier with that use for conviction. I think
Yeah.
it's better than the other one.
I think so too. So let us start with.
You have to upload all the sound packs to the store now. Before I'm allowed to upload them to the store, I've got to count how many sound effects I've used.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That was actually a complaint I got when I tried to upload it before. You haven't told us how many sound effects you used.
Okay. So my first action is going to be to cast Smite with 6
Okay.
extra targets. And I'm going to pay. Oh, that's not an option in this setting, is it? Fine. So 6 extra targets. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop. Let us bang that.
Smite is one of those powers that really doesn't work very well with fantasy grounds, because technically you've got to cast Smite on the bullets in Tom's pistol, which is
Actually,
however many.
you cast it on the weapon, and whatever bullets are in it are considered Smite.
Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's same difference, isn't it? Because once you reload it, you lose the Smite bonus.
Exactly.
Oh, they
Yeah.
changed. Yeah. It doesn't work that way in fantasy grounds. It
Okay,
just gives Smite to
so
everything.
everybody gets Smite.
To be honest, I tend to ignore the actual details of the rule for speed to keep it fast.
You're saying no Smite affects up 20 pieces of ammo.
Yes, but it's got to be in the weapon when you cast it. I think it's not a case of once you've used all the bullets. If you do it rules as written, I think once you do that, you know what I mean. Once you've used all the bullets in the gun, then the Smite drops off regardless of the duration. I believe if you actually.
Yeah, it's meant to be
But
one.
that
It's
is
meant to
me-
be one. It's meant to be one cartridge of bullets, one
Yeah,
quiver of arrows, whatever it is. Yeah.
yeah. To be honest, I don't tend to reinforce that one because it's just easier just to think, well, it's magic, so what? You know what I mean? It's you're the good guys anyway. It's meant to be cinematic. My word.
Wow.
Chop his head off.
You did 2 damage.
Yeah, but you see, the cinematic thing is the silver bullets run out just when you get to the last boss, and then someone's got to pull out a silver penis from their penis for collector.
And then I will walk up to Cossack 4, and I will say, Anata wa watashi kaya no sha shoguri haye hatadetsu, which basically means you shoot worse than my mother in Japanese.
Fair. Very.
And
Okay,
yes,
Cossack.
Japanese speakers out there, I know, I slaughtered that. I'm sorry.
I'm going to spend a penny to see if I can prove you wrong. The answer is no, I can't. Okay. We think this one's going to advance to there. Old Boulder is incapacitated, so let's put him on hold. That brings us to Cossack number 4, who draws a saber and attacks Tatsuya. Missing. As Tatsuya blocks the attack with ruthless efficiency, bringing us to Sir Bartholomew.
Wow. We're halfway. This is really exciting. Where's
Okay.
okay. Wow, this is more than 2 screens worth of combatants.
Okay, or maybe I'll group some of them together. I prefer spreading them out because yes, it does mean you get through the cards quicker, but it doesn't. It does mean you don't get this thing of the bad guys get a Joker, 20 bad guys all go before you do. You know what I mean?
And get +2.
Yeah, I tend to like because it's all automated and I don't have to keep hold of the cards. I sometimes think it's better just split it out. It makes it more chaotic and more fun. And anyway, but agreed. The scrolly bit's a bit of a pain for you guys.
The scrolling's okay. It's okay. It's just
I
interesting.
know it is. Yeah. So you've got a computer that will deal with all the combat and initiative for you. You might as well use it. If it was,
Yeah.
I understand the logic of groups on a table because then you just want to deal out as few cards as possible. So anyway, so Bartholomew's doing lumber crunching in his head. I can hear it.
6, 8,
21.
You're just mean. Thinking, why is he casting sloth? But of course he's casting speed.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't get the raise.
All right. How many do I get? 9. I don't think it's going to be that important. So, speed with quickness. And I already hit him with Shroud, right? Yes. So, speed with quickness. Yep, that's everything. Okay. And draw my cane sword.
Okay. Must get here. He doesn't roll a one.
Thank you for the boost.
Okie dokie.
How do we see the boost? Did it take effect? How do you? What's
It's
the
on the
advantage?
combat tracker.
Oh, it's on
You-
the combat.
It doubles your movement and you ignore 2 points of multi-action penalties. So if you are not taking 2 actions
Oh.
around, I'm going to stab you.
Well, it's a good thing I can run fast then. Okay. Thank you. That looks great.
That brings us to Franz.
Wow. That's gonna help.
Right.
Franz, do to one of the lycanthropes what you did to that poor woman.
All right, so I cast stun on Carl.
You cast what on Carl?
Stun.
Stud.
Um,
What does that do?
Well, I don't know. So I will go here and I'll do.
Oh. You see it.
I'm not going to run there, but I am going to do
A wild
cast
attack.
there. So 9 inches.
Yep.
So I can go to where's my power? I think those two I can get those two in a medium burst template.
Looks like it to me.
Yep. Okay, good. And I'll just try stunning him again as well. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a phrase to say. Did your mother do it? Did your father do it to your mother doggy style?
Am I doing
Oh, I
what?
see. Is your trapping? You say things so
The fuck is
offensive.
Google
it
One?
shocks
Do you want to go?
Well, not exactly. I try to.
No.
I'm trying to use psychology to get in
I
their
have
heads and
100.
say
Fair
that.
enough.
Yeah.
He is
Fine, I
using the
don't have a
same
problem with
technique.
What is it?
He is
No, I
using the
can't
same
do it.
techniques he used on the poor woman.
Oh, you have to
I
go
don't
and
have a
delete
problem.
them.
I'm just asking. That's very good. Go
Yeah.
for it.
All right.
What's going?
So let's do it
So
quickly.
Look, come here, watch.
here goes
Go
nothing.
to Gmail.
I'm not getting the emails, but like,
Go to Gmail. Go there. Click that button there.
Successful
Then
casting.
click select all. Then click whatever
guys,
it's
I also
delete.
have 100 gig.
Yeah, I think I want to. Hang on.
Well, that's images and stuff. That ain't going to be emails.
Oh, son of a
Oh!
beeswax.
Whereas if you copy them over to your OneDrive,
You did indeed. So
you've
that's
got
a
like
total
1
failure
terabyte
to
storage on
cross.
there that I pay for every year.
Is there backlash for psionics in
Backlash.
Rippers? It's just the standard backlash, I think, isn't it? Or maybe I should use interesting backlashes.
Don't do it on my account.
The powers, arcane backgrounds, arcane magic, arcane miracles, arcane psionics, arcane background psionics. I can't remember what the standard is these days. I've got so used to Pathfinder, where you just suffer a point of fatigue. I can't remember what the backlash is in the old days. You know, let's do it. It'll be more fun. It applies to the bad guys as well, doesn't it? Here you go. New table for all you lovely arcane backgrounders.
Oh, why do you start doing that just when I get arcane background? That's not nice.
If you roll a 12, you overcharge.
Oh, so that's good.
It's up to you. I say I won't use that. Well, it's more fun that way, isn't it? Oh dear. I think it's more in keeping with the dark and grim, lasting nature of this game. So, backlash, page 151.
So basically, I go, well, that was real rude. It's a bit crude of me. Why would I say that? So,
Yeah. What? Yeah, because
pondering.
a critical failure, including when activating a power, is called a backlash. It causes the standard is level of fatigue, and all active powers terminate instantly. I think the table is more fun because it doesn't say you lose your powers then. Okay, so yeah, you stun yourself.
What possibly possessed me to say such a thing? It's absolutely horrible.
And you're stunned, and I need to.
I'm going to assume Franz is from the tough love school of psychology.
Indeed. And also you're going to have backlash. But then you don't have any fatigue to worry about, which is 24 hours, which is a pain to get rid of.
What do you mean? Don't have fatigue worried about?
Because you rolled,
Well-
because you decided to because you basically stunned yourself. Yeah, you don't have any fatigue. Fatigue. There's no way to get rid of fatigue anymore. It's not like the old days. Do you know what I mean? All you can do is numb it,
Oh, the other power I took was relief.
which negates the effects but doesn't actually get rid of the fatigue.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain in the butt.
Exactly.
good.
So you're not. Oh look, I can reach Carl.
What? Okay.
Yeah, improve frenzy. Oh dear. So in that case, it's going to multi-action. And
Wait, does he even know? Does he even know I'm there since I haven't moved yet?
you haven't moved yet. I will take you are quite correct. Thank you for reminding me. I should move him
I
back.
did, in case it makes a difference, I did throw a knife, but I think that was before he got there.
I'll just eat Tom instead then. Actually, first I'm going to eat the guy reloading the muskets. I think I might have hit the old worlder. -3 to hit and 31 to hit.
Eeks.
Really? I don't think so. Cool.
You're not happy with the damage?
There it is. No, I couldn't see what I was looking. I couldn't find it. Let's re-roll the damage. Oh, he hasn't got. Hang on, he hasn't got last stand anymore. It's gone, which takes his toughness down to 6, which still means he's only shaken. But anyway, okay, so he's shaken. Quite annoying. Okay, and then second action is upon Tom when I find him. Back up the combat tracker I go. Down the combat tracker I go. I've lost the werewolf. Bit embarrassing. I've lost my werewolf. There we go. Right, it's a frenzied attack upon Tom. Did it. Let's try that again. There we go. Tom shouldn't have last stand. Last stand, which means the attacks were
Still
-3
missed.
and -1, so they still miss.
Reflection, shroud. Light.
Okay, this old worlder steps down here and stabs the werewolf. Missing. This old worlder also stabs the werewolf. Missing. It's just a call.
Okay.
Hey, Kev, why am I prone? Did it just apply prone because I was stunned, or?
Yeah, you when you're stunned, you're knocked to the ground.
Oh.
Basically, what actually happened? Obviously, there was like a mental explosion, and it basically like you hit yourself between the eyeballs, and you're lying on the floor, going, "What the heck happened there?"
Should I attack the nearby werewolf or intercept the other 2 werewolves? Anybody?
Get the
No
nearby
suggestions?
ones. 'Cause they're going
Well,
to
I can
slaughter.
reach-
They're going to slaughter all our buddies soon, including me.
No, I mean, okay.
Back up on one and kill it.
Well, I could reach the other ones with the extra move that you gave me.
I'm just saying
Feel
focus
like
fire.
From a survivability point of view, you probably want to go for that one first.
Okay.
Because you don't really want to position yourself where you'll suffer 4 attacks from werewolves next turn.
Earl check. Is he? He's not targeting the guy yet. Let's see. Oh, he's targeting some other dude. No, that's not him.
There you go. You got him.
Okay, there we go. So I'm going to use my holy weapon. This should be exciting.
Okay.
And fingers crossed because I don't have good skill, but here we go. Oh, might hit. Miss.
Hang on, though. Hold up. That's not. Oh, you know why? Because they're I should actually make. I should make them green. Then it would have increased your going up to hold far. Let me sort that out for purposes of.
How did I? Why was that a miss? I'm just trying to understand.
It might not be in a sec. Give me a sec. I'm just.
Just
sorting
parry
out
is
that.
7.
Parry was 7. You rolled a
Oh.
4. Okay, but you should have got a 6, so you're still gonna miss with a. Oh, hang on, no, you rolled a 5 apparently, because the gang up plus. Yeah, you rolled a 4, but you should have had a +3 gang up bonus, which is a 7, so you actually hit.
Oh, okay, good.
Which you
Okay.
should have had a plus. You should have had a +3 gang up bonus. It just didn't apply because of the way Fantasy Grounds treats
Oh,
Whether or not you
that
get
makes a
it.
huge difference.
neutral. Yeah.
I'm glad I attacked that guy then. I'm gonna roll for damage.
Go for it.
Holy weapon coming up. 2 wounds.
Yep. That basically will probably. I think you've put that werewolf down. Quite straightforward.
Oh, good.
As I attempted to do, but didn't do very well.
Now, I think I moved about 6 or something.
5. Yep.
5.
Your blessed weapon just cleaves through that werewolf.
I'm going to move over here to give these guys some support and also to get, I guess, inside the barrier.
That would be an interesting blessing for that weapon. Targets cannot soak the wounds.
And
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to do one other thing. Shaken, stunned, distracted, or vulnerable. What condition are these guys in? Are they all? If I
They're
play, oh, they're incapacitated. If I rally them, they won't wake up because they're totally incapacitated. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
So
That was
then-
me just putting the description of your weapon.
Okay. So I think that's it for me. I guess I'm putting myself in harm's way, but take a chance.
Well, you could. Well, it's up to you. You can heal one. You can. They're incapacitated. You can use your healing power to heal one of them.
Oh, I have 2 actions. Right. I'll do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And you'll get
Absolutely,
stabbed if you
okay.
don't.
Right.
That's right. I don't want to be Actually, if I have the ability to move that far, can I move the other 2? And I can't quite reach him. That's a 2 or a 3. That's a 2. So I can attack that guy, right?
If you
I can
really
do
want
another
to.
attack.
If you really want to.
I don't want to. I think I do want to. I think I want to.
Okay.
So I'll take another chance. Oh, what did I get? Can't see the dice. 2.
Got a 2.
not good
You need
enough.
a 7.
Oh, you're right. I don't have the gang up anymore. Got it.
Which is why I
Okay.
said if you really want to, but you obviously
Yeah, I was
did.
a little slow. Well, I'm glad I wanted to because here goes.
That's a hit with a raise.
That's a hit
Okay.
with a raise. That holy weapon's causing some carnage, isn't it?
Large blessed weapon. Come on, give me another big roll. Oh, this is looking good. Oh,
Okay, I'm going to spend a penny on this one.
Nope.
No! Goes down.
excellent. Okay. Carl has arrived. Thank you for the second action and the sprinting.
Okay, Old World at 4 is incapacitated. So we're moving on to Old Worlder, who he's going to come over here and pick up them. No, he's not going to do anything. It's much easier just to leave them alone. They're just sort of hunkering down, tending to their injured. Right, this Cossack's running because he's well out of the fight back there. Get to there.
St. George.
Calm. Missing. Cossack 13 will run. 8, which gets him to there. Take a pot shot at Old Worlder here. Missing. That looks like it's the end of the round. Carl, killer of werewolves. Yeah, 2 for 2. I'm impressed.
That's good.
He's a reporter and a werewolf killer.
Yeah, he's a little more proactive than the original Kolchak.
So that's
I'm going to use my card.
okay. Which one? The Ace of Spades, perchance?
Yep.
Crouch. No, sorry. Franz. Sorry, I got myself muddled up. It's a Bartholomew will want you're going from the 2 of clubs to the Ace of Spades is what you're doing, yes?
Yep.
I was so far. I'll get myself confused as I went down the list of forgetting who was who. Okay.
Two
Okay.
aces of spades. Who
Indeed.
who constructed this deck?
That's their tactical advantage. They can pull aces of spades when they need them. Okay, well the lycanthrope's going first.
Can test that.
Yeah, well, I'll let you have an athletics roll off if you want to contest it.
Yep.
6. Are you happy with a 6?
Yeah, I guess I'll stay with a 6. Figures.
Okie dokie.
Geeks. Thanks for trying.
Okay, so I'm gonna multi-action. It's a wild and frenzied attack. Kolchak apparently did a lot of monster killing. Apparently, as I say, I've only seen the first movie where he did kill the vampire. In the first movie,
He did, but only when he's cornered. He doesn't go out there looking to take them out.
Okay, I get the impression he's not going to last much longer, so I'm going to spend a Benny. Try and chew up Carl a bit because he's very dangerous with that holy sword. I really don't like it. Nope, it looks like it's just going to be a solitary hit upon Carl. That first attack from the werewolf. Like he might not need. Okay, yep. So basically, the last werewolf pounces on you, Carl, while you're sort of finishing cleaving through the other werewolf.
Can I soak?
You may certainly can attempt to soak the damage.
And I'm sorry, how do you soak again? Is it
if you hold down the control key? If you hold down the control key, you can see you get a soak button on your next
on the combat
damage
tracker.
on that. That's the easy. I think that's the easiest way to do it. Yeah.
On
the combat tracker next to your name, you hold down control. You'll see a little button appear that says soak, and then you click it.
Oh, I see it. My character wasn't on the screen on the tracker.
Yeah, you completely evade the frenzied attack from the werewolf.
I continue to mutter the power of St. George to the tune of the prayer of St. George. So
that brings us to Sir Bartholomew. Failed to interrupt that werewolf. Fortunately, however, Carl Chack was able to defend himself.
Okay.
Carl has outdone himself this session. Oh my god.
All right. When used on supernatural creatures, the caster learns active powers and arcane abilities with arrays, i.e., there it is. He knows weaknesses common to that creature type.
Okie dokie. Well, obviously, the obvious one you all know because it's a standard trope. Silver. Okay, so basically, silver damage, arcane damage will affect werewolves. Normal damage, they're invulnerable to it. Also, they have a weakness to wolfsbane, causes them. They basically distracts them when they're trying to attack people carrying it.
All right. Carl's already dealing magic damage. I think everybody. Yeah, he's got smite. They've already got smite and stuff, so.
Doc.
On raise. One more time. Alright, fine. He's only bound. Entangled.
You've entangled my werewolf, have you? I don't think he's surviving this fight then.
Okay. I'm done.
Brings us to Tom. There was a werewolf attacking you, and then it suddenly died.
That's very good.
Sort of
Yeah.
ran past you. Kolchak ran
But I see
past
another
you
werewolf.
with a
The one
glowing sword.
I shot at this
Yeah.
guy earlier, so I'm gonna might as well finish him off.
The other werewolf is bound. He's been caught in a net gun.
Is there more than one werewolf now?
No.
No, we're just down to one. Okay.
What me? First shot shakes it.
Yep, I'll take that. Then I'll do my second shot to kill it. Maybe, hopefully, possibly.
Okay, shaken has been applied. Shamrocks flying everywhere. That is a hit with a raise.
Nice.
3 wounds. I've got lots of bennies. I'll waste one. Because I don't think I could soak 3 wounds, but I'll try anyway. Soak 2 of them. There are no more werewolves.
Well done.
What happened?
Oh, you're up.
Oh. Okay.
That's close.
Oh yeah, because we're on a new round, aren't we? That's why you're up again already.
I'm gonna
Okay, it's
duck in here, and I'm
Yep.
gonna heal. Gonna heal one of these guys.
You can heal
and
both
then
of
I'll
them
heal
with 2 actions. Yeah. You
that's
can
what
heal
I'm
one and then
gonna-
heal. Yep.
One at a time.
Make your first spell casting roll. That's successful. So
Oh,
all rolled.
I'm sorry. Do you want spell casting or healing? What did you want me to do? Sorry.
You'd have to use magical healing if you want to heal in combat. Non-magical healing takes 10 minutes. Which is
Okay.
60
How do I
combat rounds.
do? What
I
am I
thought you-
rolling for magical healing?
Faith.
It's spellcasting.
Oh, both of
Spellcasting.
them. Well, here's the magical healing. I think.
Yeah, faith healing. That's fine. So you first. So old world number 4 is no longer incapacitated or shaken as you heal them back up, and then you do the
Okay, and
same
then
on old world number 2.
And you want just the faith healing is all you want, right?
Yeah, and it
Oh, I
will
see.
cost you 6. Will cost 6 power points. Yeah, 3 power points per spell.
I need to drop. Oh, it'll cost me 6 total. Okay.
Yeah, 6 total.
I need to do it another one of that because I don't think that one worked there.
That worked though.
How
Yep,
about that?
that's
Okay.
fine. So, yeah,
Perfect.
successfully healing both of them. Basically,
Good.
you heal two of the 3. At a cost of 6 power points, you heal 2 of the old worlders back up, which is good.
Excellent. Okay.
so. Would this be a good deed of some import?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'd agree. Not yet.
Fair enough.
Shoot.
If these guys all come out, if these guys all survive this, then I think that's pretty good.
I agree. If they survive, then I think it is a good deed of it. Some import. Okay. This Cossack takes a shot at Tom, then realizes the werewolves have gone down. He runs off into the forest, where you suddenly hear. Well, it sounds like the best way you hear a loud scream, but it sounds like the forest attacks him, for want of a better phrase. And it's a very loud scream as he runs into the forest and out of sight.
Oh
End
wow.
of him. There's the sound of bats and wolves. It's almost like the wildlife. Basically, everything in the forest ganged up to kill him. Okay, this Cossack, however, is made of sterner stuff, so he's going to advance and join his friend in a sword fight against Tatsuya. but missing because of the shrouding and the light cover doesn't
Oh,
apply
wow.
anymore. Light cover doesn't apply anymore, so let's turn those off.
Thanks,
But
Thomas.
that's okay. And then Cossack number 4 doesn't have light cover. He will attempt a saber attack on Tatsuya. Missing. Bringing us to Tatsuya.
Okay, Tatsuya is actually going to take 3 actions.
Oh,
Oh,
click the one action. Click the one action button once, then.
Oh, nice.
So we will start by chopping at this guy.
Okay,
Chopping up this guy. Dooby-dooby-doo.
that's a hit.
Dooby-dooby-doo.
It's the end of him.
And then we will chop this guy.
Okay. I forgot the effects are in there, so that's okay. You take them both out with quick,
And then
ruthless
Tatsuya's gonna
efficiency.
step up to here. Very casual stroll considering how fast he's moving. I'm going to chop this guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't forget to spend the Benny, but thank you for the reminder.
Thank you for the reminder, yes. And then I will point my sword at Cossack 7 and simply say, surrender.
Thank you.
Mommy's alright. Daddy's alright. I just seem a little weird.
And after all that, he did end his turn without spending. Oh no, he didn't. I apologise. I heard the Benny's being spent in the background. Okay. This old welder over here still trying to keep his friend. Okay. This old welder is remaining shaken. Brings us to Franz, who basically remains lying stunned and on the ground.
Oh, am I still stunned?
Yeah, but you can attempt to. You could obviously spend a Benny if you want to re-attempt your vigor check.
All right. Where do I just dump it on? What do I dump it on?
Just spend a Benny and just
Yeah,
make a vigor check.
drop it on your vigor.
Yeah.
Jeez. Why am I -2? Because I'm distracted.
Because you're stunned.
All right.
That's looking good.
That's looking better. With a raise, you're not even distracted, are you? You fully recover. Sorry, you're still distracted, but you're no longer stunned. You don't. If you succeed, you're unstunned but shaken. But if you get the raise, you're unstunned. And okay, so obviously 2 inches of movement to stand up, which is fine. But after that, over to you.
Let's see. What's Cossack number 6 doing? He's knocked out still.
He's lying on the ground, very unconscious.
All right. I am going to. I can move at a double pace, right?
Yep. Your pace is normally 6, so it take you back 2 because you had to stand up.
Okay, that's still well within range. So I am going to try and stun them.
Go for it.
First, I shall spend a Benny on PowerPoints.
Hold up. the raise actually gets rid of the distracted as well. It was right originally, so you're okay.
Right. So we're doing the medium burst template, and I think this time I shall give them fatigue and hinder them. So that
Okay.
is 4, 6, 7. And is it a -2, right? So,
Oh, that, I've already factored that into on your character sheet.
oh, okay.
Yeah, in as an effect. I mean, oh dear. That's successful casting. If you're in that, I can't spell backlash, but anyway, backlash. Interesting. I know why it's put. That's interesting. That S. the
Come
backlash.
on.
Just when you were getting warmed up.
I know.
You know what? You know what you get to do now, don't you?
Yeah.
All over again.
Because of the dumb luck, however, you can still take the successful 6. However, you still suffer the effects of the dynamic backlash
Yeah, I'll take the successful 6 as well. So
because of the dumb luck. I'll allow that. But now roll on that dynamic backlash table. Let's see what happens to you this time.
7.
You're stunned again.
oh jeez.
That's the average roll. That's going to be the common. That's going to be
I
the
know.
common effect.
Yeah.
I know.
Blow your
Okay.
dice
However,
before you roll next time.
However, of course, you did successfully still do get to affect the 2 you targeted because of dumb luck, and you still get the 6 still counts as a valid roll.
There's no fatigue option on this.
No, that's fine. It's a manual job because fatigue isn't an effect.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm sorry. They get to roll.
they get to roll. They
Is
only
it-
suffer the fatigue. They only suffer the fatigue if they are affected by your
Right. Yeah.
stun. Actually, yeah. Obviously, whatever you're studying. Obviously, you're forgetting to do the targeting properly. They're not. He's not stunned, and the other one to roll as well. Make a
Those
check.
hats are very, very funny.
Indeed.
You
So you
go
cast.
outside with those things on.
You cast stun. The net result is you're the only one who's stunned. I'm afraid to say.
Oh, jeez. I'm not liking this new power.
You've got to. You're obviously just. You're still learning how to do it. I mean, once it becomes more natural, you'll be fine.
Once you've
Right.
cast stun a few times, you'll be an expert.
Indeed.
Yep,
Like
I'll
Cossack.
know exactly what it feels like.
Oh, Cossack 13's running.
It
a whole
worked,
6
it
inches.
worked.
Oh, he gets off. He gets to the very edge of the map, and what you see is like a swarm of bats encase him, and he runs into a tree as the bats swarm round his head, and there's a loud crack as his neck snaps.
Wow.
I thought they would like them fresher.
Ninja's the Cossack 12. Cossack 12's up here. He'll make a spirit check. He shouts. The master is angry with us. We must attack, and he just
We
comes
must
charges.
prevail.
He literally, basically, he just charges forwards. Having heard that basically that Cossack, the others obviously also deduced that running will result in their death, so they all just basically start charging towards you, screaming as they go. They're obviously scared of somebody more than death now.
We're not as scary as the forest.
Okay, The one you pointed to said surrender. You get the impression he was thinking about it, but hearing that shout, he just with renewed vigor attacks you. I forgot to make that a wild attack. I shall retroactively turn that on. It's not going to make any difference to actually hitting you, but it just means he has made himself vulnerable when it comes to your counter, your fight back later. Okay, I shall now have this guy come running. He runs 8 inches towards Barty Crouch, firing his rifle as he comes. Missing. Is that the end of that round? That looks like it's the end of that round. Combat. You, as cards are dealt again, we shall see what the new round has in store for us. Okay.
Can't wait to scroll to the top.
Okay, the good guys got bennies and the bad guys got bennies. Supposedly there are 4 bennies. There are.
All right,
supposedly
I'm
4
using cards.
Go for it.
Somebody should have killed Cossack 7 when they had a chance.
I'm giving Carl and Franz 8s.
You're giving Carl
8.
and Franz 8. Okay.
What did I have before?
You had a
4.
4.
Thank you.
Carl and Franz
Well,
have
that was-
8s.
Thank you. That makes a difference. I see my card now.
Okay. Is everyone, well, I won't say happy with their cards. Is everyone resigned with the cards they've got? Okay, Cossack number 7 again will wild attack. Shouting, Master, I do this in your name. There's a Tatsuya. Missing. That means next is Bartholomew.
Okay. Range is smarts.
$13 to the center.
Darty Bart, down the school.
More trying to get line of sight.
It was very, very
This
stinky, and it all
here.
smelled just the same.
Okay.
Ba-ba-dee-da,
And that just caused errors. Alright, so.
There's moose loose about this
5.
hoose.
Franz, are you still stunned? I don't see it on the sheet.
No, not still.
You're not stunned? Oh, you are stunned.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not
okay.
still stunned.
He
What
stunned
does that
himself
mean?
2 rounds in a row. Well, he stunned himself, he recovered, and then he stunned himself again.
So that's still stunned.
Right? Well, it's not continuous, I guess is my point.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how I interpreted it, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
You
I'm
got
gonna
some of
do
those old
this.
boulders that are no longer incapacitated, so they should
Oh, is that
be able to-
say 5 inches?
Got the card.
How far away is Franz? Where is Franz?
You know, in Seinfeld, where the guy double dips.
Alright, we'll
Like,
just
you
take
stunned
the
yourself. You recovered. You stunned yourself again.
entangled.
Oh,
Alright,
I like
2
it.
of them are bound and one's entangled.
He fires his net gun twice in quick succession. Nicely done. Then backs off. My God, that speed power is obscenely useful.
Yeah,
Well,
and
really,
I wish
that was one grenade and one net gun.
I could have killed another
Yeah, I
2
know.
of these twats as well because I forgot I've had it.
Okay.
Yeah, let me have to stab you.
Well, you didn't remind me. Do you know what I mean?
Toughness.
I just thought it was my
5,
natural
toughness 5,
swiftness.
toughness 5. Saber. So this guy will attempt to cut himself free using his saber and fails to cut through the nets. Brings us to Tom.
Okay.
Franz, I'm gonna unstun you, so prepare to take an action. I'm just waiting till it's your turn to get the most effect out of the card. Actually, there isn't any enemy between now and then. So
Thank
I
you.
just played Rally.
I noticed. Very nice use of the card.
Is he getting up?
Well, you shot him for 4 wounds. I don't think so. I've got 4 bennies. I'm just waiting for the combat. I've got a weird thing today. So, like, what's happening today is when I middle mouse button to make the combat tracker jump to the person, I have to wait for it to open their NPC sheet and then close it again before I can actually update the combat tracker. I've never worked out that. Sometimes middle mouse button opens them up. Sometimes it jumps. Today it's doing both. I've never seen it do both before. It's got to be an extension. 3 wounds. Scroll it. There we go.
Nice.
That's terrible.
Ooh. Wow, we got a lot of those this session.
Obviously on damage, you shake him. Okay. Down he goes.
Hello. Greetings.
Okay.
Oh,
the
we've
old
got
world.
noodles
I mean, the
and
old
we've got,
worlders are
dumplings.
basically
That's about it, really.
shoring up defences, reloading their muskets, but they don't seem to. Oh, let the bennies flow. I certainly will. Thank you. Try that again. There we go.
Thank you.
It's up to Carl.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna see 11. Oh, I can just barely make it. Look at that. I'll run to this guy and give him the 1-2 with the holy weapon, of course, because it seemed to work. Let's see if it still works. Miss. He parried. Still.
He's unconscious. He can't parry. He's got a parry.
Oh, he's
of 2.
unconscious. Oh, that's our prisoner guy. Whoops. Maybe I'm not supposed to attack him.
I'll let you. Why don't you heal that? Why don't you spend 3 more power points and heal that chap instead? I'll be nice.
I'd be happy to do that. I'd be happy. That's what I was gonna do, but then I thought I should attack that guy. So I will target the guy who's down. Untarget. Oops, there we go.
Sorry, I was clearing targets to be helpful.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
I'm doing well
Mr.
on the healing.
Tambourine Man,
You are?
play a
Okay,
song
so
for
that's
me. I just
Old World
followed
1
through and
is no
done
longer
a
incapacitated,
Scooby in
which
your
means I don't have
shoe.
to roll at the end of the combat to see what happens to him. You've saved all of them, which definitely counts as a deed for someone who wants to play a card at the end of this combat.
And with my other action, I'm going to sing the Song of St. George.
No problem.
Pocket full of rye. 420.
So somebody playing a card, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I just say at the end of the combat, but he played it anyway. So
Nice. Nice.
he's playing it now. He's playing it now.
I just played a card.
Don't you...
You don't have to do it now, though. It says sometime soon. It could be next week.
Okay. Next week it will be because.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're at a good spot from here. Okie dokie. Now let me. Okay. Each player draws a card from the adventure deck and may play additional cards this session. Okay, so I need to give everyone an extra card. Oh, that's the wrong deck. Let's try that again.
I think I deserve one more card.
Oh no. All right, so here's the deal.
Can I get one more card?
There's no one injured, right?
You don't get.
That guy should not be injured anymore. Kevin, can I get one more card if we're doing the next week cards already?
I want to do the next week cards already. This is not the next
Oh.
week cards.
No,
Next week
you-
I'm going to.
Oh, we'll
Right,
get
next-
it next week. It already
No,
gave me
no,
one
no, no.
automatically.
You've got the
Okay.
card. You've got the card. Next week I'm going to deal with the not next week. Next session I'm going to deal with the effects of the uh-oh being played.
So,
Okay.
and when I come out of the effects of the second stun,
Yes.
I mutter a
Oh.
couple of oaths about my cursed luck. and
Okay.
I get visited by the ghost of Sigmund Freud.
All right.
Okay.
First
so
off-
you're taking Dark Bargain, which means you get
Bark
Adventure card +1. Yeah. Don't mind me. You carry on with your turn, Franz.
And fortune point -1. Or Benny -1, I mean.
Yeah. I'll just give him the bad luck hindrance.
So we tie up that Cossack. We have Franz heal him up.
Well, there's one more
Well,
Cossack to.
We're still
have to deal
mid-fight
with.
for the record. We're still mid-fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
One more Cossack.
There's one more Cossack to deal with. People are playing cards after the fight ends, and they're playing them anyway, so they're
I
impatient.
know.
So
It's because I know I'm going to forget.
Sorry, I thought we were done with the fighting.
So I'm going to try
okay.
this instead. I'm just going to try. Your hat is very funny, and you should wear outside. You look very silly. I'm going to try this again, but without a power behind it. And so what I have just done is I have. Good Lord.
Slightly better. You're improving.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Oh, it's a test, isn't it? Of course it is. I have to sighten brain freeze. Why is there a red face on the combat map?
One old worlder should be healed. He should be flipped back up because I healed him.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yep. There we
Cossack 7 makes a spirit check against your taunt. I think he made
Oh,
it.
come on.
go. Oh my god. That's a good roll.
I mean, you could spend a Benny and see if you can beat a 17 if you want. You've got
No.
Elan after all.
No.
So I'm afraid he's obviously not affected by your taunt. We can move on. We'll move. I'm pressing F12 to move on to Tetsuya, so no one else does.
But at least you don't need to roll for dynamic backlash. Well played.
You no surrender. You attack me, so now I attack you. I've got enough of them. Let's throw Benny at that. There we go. Much better.
Nice.
2 wounds. Okay.
Go ahead, soak it. I still got another attack if he does.
That's a good point, actually. I think I might because he's got the Joker bonus, and I do have the bennies to use up. So let's use a Benny. And as you say, if you got another attack, he did. Okay.
Fine. Make me earn it. I was being smart ass.
I knew you were. I've got the bennies to use, so I might as well. Two wounds. Okay. Oh, nearly.
Almost.
Fair enough. And with that, the fight ends.
Yeah. Renown takes effect.
Renown takes effect. Token look is over. Looking around, there is no sign of the unconscious Cossack.
Oh, crap.
Someone ate him. Who ate the prisoner?
There is just a sign. It is north 1 grid and west about 3. Interesting.
Oh,
I'm sorry, there's just a sign. What?
the sign that says
No,
this one's not.
sorry, I
for
was
me."
reading something. There is just basically a sign that the earth has been disturbed.
Oh.
Sign that says
Oh.
"Eat it, Joe's."
So
Oh,
start
and
check.
basically, yeah,
Go ahead, sorry.
it's about there.
I was just gonna start
Oh,
checking in with all
yes.
the old worlders and see if they understand what's happening with the forest so that we get filled in. And see if they're all okay.
So the
Hello?
captured one was rescued or dragged away.
Disappeared, perhaps underground by the forest.
It's really weird.
Do we get a notice check on that by any chance?
Sorry, yeah, you can. I'm sorry. For some reason, Jimmy Bunker's face has appeared in the middle of my stream, and I don't know why.
In the middle of your stream.
Yeah, I just ran it. Yeah.
What the
Your
fuck?
face is right there. But only. Oh, I know what it is. Something's happened to Discord. When you're not talking, it's showing your Discord icon. Something's happened. I'll have to check the code, but something's happened to your the pop up stuff. So when you're not talking, it's showing your Discord icon of your face in the
That's
middle of
weird.
the stream. But when you talk, of course, it vanishes because it shows Tom's character. Okay, yeah. Basically, when you go to where he was knocked out, the Earth. Yeah, I worked it out at last. When you go to where the body was lying and look at the Earth, the only thing you can come up with is it really looks like as if he was dragged below the Earth, judging by the way the Earth's disturbed. Yeah, it's not been dug out. It looks like it's collapsed in, as if something literally pulled him into the ground.
He got swallowed.
Indeed.
So start touching base with all the old worlders, checking in with them, making sure they're okay, and start chatting with them to find out about, what was happening, what's happening with the forest. Obviously, the forest has helped us remove some of the Cossacks or clean up the Cossacks, and just start a conversation with them.
But
Are they willing to fill us in on stuff?
Oh, I mean,
Obviously, the
basically,
forest has helped
as I say, I mean, the old worlders,
remove some
they
of
are
the
rippers like
Cossacks or-
yourselves. They
Yeah,
they
clean
patrol
up the
this area.
Cossacks.
They patrol this area
And
looking
just
for
start a
monsters and
conversation with
other
them.
nastiness. They just report the same. They've just report that basically in the last few weeks, well, okay, yeah. We attacked Panari last week on Miss Lagrange's orders. We knew the Cabal was gaining strength, and this seemed to be the center of activity. Taras told us Dracula had returned, but we scoffed. What fools we were. It was him. I'd stake my life on it. Dracula is back. He marshaled his forces and repelled our attack. In the chaos, they took Tara Lagrange prisoner. They're holding her in the castle. We have been evading Cossacks for days. But when we saw Dracula's black coach sweep away to the west several hours ago, if we are careful, we may be able to infiltrate the castle and recover Tara before Dracula makes her one of his brides. Will you help us?
Yep.
Tara's the head of their the
Tara
Ripper.
Lagrange is the head of the old worlders faction.
Okay, sure.
So someone just
And
played the uh-oh card, and I'm saving that for next time when you're basically doing an assault on Castle Dracula.
Can I just ask? Do they explain? Can they explain to us who the force is helping?
Was that their doing with some magic of theirs, or is that the forest, or is that a neutral, or is that what's the forest doing? Have they noticed
Oh,
the
No, that's Dracula.
Dracula is eating its own Cossacks? Oh, the bats and the
Yeah, and any that ran were killed by
He
bats
doesn't
and
like
wolves of
running
the
away.
forest. And that one, basically, you captured him so you could question him. So Dracula had him removed, so you couldn't question.
Oh, so anybody who retreats gets killed is basically what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fighting with your back to the cliff.
Yeah, basically, exactly that. But there we shall leave it with the card played for your assault upon Castle Dracula. So that's where we shall leave it this week. Had a lot of fun. Hope you did.
Thank you.
I mean, you've actually played the card anyway. So what I think I will do is, hang on. I think actually, you know what? You're going to need it. I'm going to do that.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Oh,
What just
yeah.
happened? Did we get an advance? Oh, it automatically gave me my next skill.
Exactly.
Oh, it did that
Yeah.
correctly? Okay, good.
Yeah. So there we
Wow.
are. You.
Thank you.
So
So
that's
what
okay.
is everybody now?
Advanced.
Veteran.
I've got level-headed
Cool.
now.
You got
Level
As far as
9.
you should all be level 9 veterans.
Okay, good.
Oh, fantastic.
That's where
And now I can. Oh, I have to remember to pick up that heavy weapon. Now that I can use it. Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly. Yeah, it was an interesting, brutal fight. It's interesting, actually. You guys obviously caned it, but there is an actual get out. It basically says if things get bad and the players decide to leave, the 2 unwounded old welders come with you, leaving the injured to cover their escape. So they basically any that were all but 2 of them will basically sacrifice themselves to solve.
So we
the
saved
lives.
them all.
But you saved
Yeah,
them
we
all.
saved them all.
From
Which
werewolves
is
as
how
we
well.
didn't even.
Which
we
is how
immediately
you got. Yeah, which is
ahead.
how you will gain the point of conviction because obviously the renowned is you saved them all.
Oh, we got conviction.
And of course, yeah, of
Didn't
course
notice
they
that.
will come. Obviously, they'll come with. Obviously, because you saved them all, they can all come with you next time for the assault on Castle Dracula.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I immediately
I think,
removed all the wounded or converted them to
conviction.
unwounded.
Yeah. You got the
Did you say
conviction.
we should
that's
have
been-
9 advances?
Yes,
Yes.
you should have 9
Okay.
advances.
Now I have.
I
9
have to.
advances.
I have to say, I had very fortuitous cards this session. It was a perfect match to the session.
It was
So,
very good in that regard, wasn't it?
yeah. Always read
Okay.
your cards,
And I
especially if you have
found-
bad, whatever it was called, that bad magic or whatever, black magic, something like that. What was that card?
I have found the
Dark
bug I was looking for. Because I've definitely it literally just says it literally ends with a page of Castle Dracula, and then obviously I've gonna have to fix that. So that's okay. I'm glad we ended it there because I haven't got the rest of the adventure at the moment. So
Dark bargain.
But
That's what it was.
basically you played it out, and I'm going to flesh it out. I recently recently made a map for Castle Dracula, so I'm actually going to flesh it out. And especially if someone played the card, so turned it into a full castle explore rather than just a raid in the castle. But anyway, we shall leave it there. See you later. I'll leave Fantasy
Gonna
Grounds
be
up if anyone needs to do any advances or make any notes. I'll see you in a fortnight unless you're playing with me on Tuesday. Take care, guys. Have fun.
Thank you. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, everybody. That was fun.
Everybody have fun.
Thank you
It was
very
great.
much indeed. It was good.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.